Hello, intuitive friends. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Lexa Tarot. If you're watching this after the live stream and you would like to take part in future 5-minute mini tarot reading sessions for free, then feel free to subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts. And as soon as I do a live, you will be alerted and notified so then you can jump in and add yourself to the list. Okay. Now, I do want to mention that the lists um, do fill up very, very quickly. So make sure that you do subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts. Okay. That being said, welcome, intuitive friends. Another amazing day or night. Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Now, very, very important for you to take note of the following. If you did participate in the free reading on September 6th, which was Saturday, or on September 7th, which was Sunday, or September 8th, which was Monday, then I'm not going to be able to add you to the list. I do want to give everyone an opportunity who would like to join in to do so. And of course, that is why it's very important that if, by the way, I have my little list here, so no worries. I'll still double check and see who's on and who is. And it's okay if you forgot. It's okay. I'm here. That's why I have the list. I forget too. So no worries about that. I'm already set up. I do want to mention this though. If this is a completely, totally free reading. Okay. It's going to be 5-minute reading if it's free for you. Okay. I'm saying it's going to be free, but if that's the option that you take, it's going to be 5 minutes. Now, if you do want to add more messages or a couple more extra minutes to your messages, then if you give a super thanks, a super sticker, or a super chat, I'll be more than happy to add more minutes to your reading. Okay. And I'm also going to add more decks. Okay. That being said, let me grab my power bank because my phone is about to, die on me. All right. So give me 1 second and I'll be right back. All right, intuitive friends, I'll be with you guys in a minute. Just let me mic up and power and charge my phone here as I'm chit-chatting with you guys. I want to thank all of you for your love, your loyalty, and your support as always. Give me 1 second here. By the way, I'm having a nail repair situation back here. So give me 1 second here, and then now let's do the whole phone thing, and then I can see who's here, who I'm saying hi to, who I'm adding to the list, and all that fun stuff. Okay, we are now ready. Okay, let's see. By the way, intuitive friends, as I'm getting myself ready back here for you guys, I added an ASMR. Yes, no, short. And let me tell you, what an amazing, I've gotten a lot of amazing feedback. I mean, literally, the last time I just checked up on it, it had 1,400 something views on it. So obviously you guys love that. So I will make sure that I'll continue to add those shorts. Okay. By the way, I did get a lot more subscribers also that were very much interested in that. All right. That being said, let's do the check-in. Testing 1, 2, 3.
That being said, let's do the check-in.
There we go. Okay, good. You guys can hear me. All right, intuitive friends. Oh my God, thank you so much for the thumbs up. I love it. I love it. I love it. Give me 1 second. Let's get ourselves. All right, there we go. All right, intuitive friends. Well, ooh, my screen went blank. Hold on. My chat. Here it is. Okay, awesome. Hello to Cherry Blossom. Hello to Saran Tuwiya. Hello, Gustavo. Hello, uh, Jock Calisthenics. Hello, Your Secret Path. Hello, Rose Quartz. Hello, it's me again. How are you? It's me again. Did you get a reading? I have you here on the list, and I don't know if you ended up getting a reading last time or you're. I don't think that you came back when I called you. I think that was Monday. That was yesterday. So let me know. Because I have you here, but I have a question mark. So I wasn't sure if you did get the reading or not. But let me know. Hello again, Jack Calisthenics. Hello, Sonolia Thakur. Yes, okay. Hello, Sarantuia Bid. Yeah, it's been a while. Some of you I haven't seen you in a while. All right, so looking at the list, let's see. Hold on. Gustavo, you actually came on Monday and you gave me a beautiful super chat or a super thanks or a super sticker. So I'm not going to add you this time around to the reading for the free readings, but you already know starting Saturday, I do a whole new list. Okay. So I'm not going to add you to the list, Gustavo. So let me go down the list as I move along. Hold on. 9. There's also someone else. I want to say is Jock Calisthenics as well. And Your Secret Path also, I believe, got a reading. If not, I'm confusing you guys from. No, you did. I'm not confused. I do see you there. All right, hold on a second. So today is 9. Today is Tuesday. So let me write up the list very quickly. So we have Cherry Blossom. You're number 1. Number 2, we have Saran Tuwiya. Saran Tuwiya. Welcome back. Welcome back. Gustavo, like I said, I'm not going to add you to the list because you were here on Monday. And then Jock Calisthenics, you were here on Saturday, September 6th. And Your Secret Path, you were also here on the 6th. So no worries. But I love the fact that you guys come and say hi. So no worries. I really appreciate that. Rose Quartz. I think that you came on for my suit for the live, was it? No, yeah, you did. You were here September 6th, Saturday. Okay, so Rose Quartz, so I'm not going to be able to add you on the list. But as always, it's great to see you again. It's me again. Let's see. It's me again. No, I was the one who sent you a message that I missed my yes, now I remember. Okay. Yeah, you did send me a message that you missed the reading. I completely okay. So you are going to be added to the reading today. Okay. It's me again. And you're number 3. Okay. It's me again. All right, so Cherry Blossom is number 1. Saran Tuwiya is number 2. It's me again is number 3. Ravi. Hello, Ravi. Ravi, did you get a reading? No, you haven't. Not this week. I think it was last week. Yeah, not this week. So you are number 4, Ravi. Sonalia. I know I haven't given you a reading. I haven't seen you in a while. Sonalia, are you new or are you? Unless I'm confusing you with someone else, but I want to say you haven't come on in a while. Thakur. And I remember you from the core, not your first name, but yeah. But yes, you are on the list, my love. Next person, Sky High. Hello, Sky High. Yeah, old subscriber. Okay, perfect. Sky High, I don't know if you're interested in getting a reading or not. I did Sky High. No, Sky High, you're not here. So let me know. I'm just gonna write Sky High here. I don't know if you're interested or not. Just let me know when the time comes, okay? We also have Starry. Starry, I don't know if you retracted your message because I don't know if you are interested or not. So I'm just gonna put a little mark here on both Sky High and Starry. You guys need to let me know if you are interested or not. Other than that, awesome. Awesome. Okay, we're ready. We're ready to rock and roll. All right, let's review the following guidelines here, which are also very important before we start the reading. First and foremost, this is a free live reading for those of you who are either new subscribers. And if you are a new subscriber, you do need to wait 5 minutes before you're added to the list because it'll take 5 minutes so that you can participate in the chat, okay? Hi, no, leave me. Office almost. Okay, Starry, I got it. So Starry says, leave. Oh, 3 a.m. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay, no worries, Starry. All right, I just crossed you out there. All right, thanks for letting me know. But thanks for stopping by and saying hi. So today I'm going to do a free live reading for those of you who are new subscribers as well as current subscribers. Please note that super thanks, super stickers, or super chats get extra time, and these messages are for entertainment purposes only, okay? The only one question that I will be channeling tonight, it is nighttime where I am, is for free and for 5 minutes is what your guides want you to know, okay? Please read the legal disclaimer. No worries. I will be reading that for you. Number two, I will call you in the order you've appeared on the chat. Okay. Sometimes you may appear differently in a different number order in yours, but then when it comes out on mine, it looks different. All right. Or something like that. But don't worry. You'll still be added on the list. Now, unless you were here Saturday, Sunday, Monday, then I'm not going to add you. But other than that, I will be adding you to the list. Okay. That being said, please remember that if you're not present on the chat when I call your name, I'm going to skip you. Now, I will allow you, of course, to come right back, but you're going to have to wait all the way at the end of the line. All the way, I'll place your name all the way at the end, and then that's when I'll call you again. So trust me, you don't want to miss your turn, okay? When I'm in the middle of the reading or when I'm almost finishing, I will say, hey, the next person, da 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 da. Stay close by because you're coming up next. So I'll always give you a warning, okay? Kind of calling you before I finish the other person's reading, okay? That being said, please remember that tarot serves as guidance, not to fix predictions. Your free will and choices ultimately shape your journey. And of course, last but not least, what you choose to do with the insights given for entertainment purposes only is always within your power, your responsibility, and your free will. The legal disclaimer is as follows. Please remember that readings should never replace professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice or professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment purposes only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice. My credentials are there for those of you who are interested. And again, if you received the free reading on September 6th, 7th, or 8th, I won't place you on the list. And as a final reminder, if you do have, let's say that again. If you have been here on Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, I'm not going to add you to the list. Okay, next. Super thanks, super sticker, or super chats are, no obligation. Okay, so if you feel like doing that, great. If not, no worries. But I will give you extra time if you do. Okay. All right. That being said, let's continue with the list. We have MH. All right, MH. Hello, MH. Let me know or let us know if you're new to the channel so that we can give you a nice warm welcome. Thank you so much for joining. And yeah, oh, Ravi. Yeah. Oh, actually, Ravi. Wait, hold on, Ravi. Did I say Ravi before and then I didn't place you on the list? Yeah, Ravi. Why do I feel like I gave you a reading? Hold on, let me look at this. No, I didn't. Okay, Ravi, you are at number 7, and number 8 is MH. Okay. All right, awesome. That being said, intuitive friends, let us start the reading. And the first person we have here on the reading is Cherry Blossom. Now, I'm going to review. Okay, I'm going to review. Actually, this is why I usually don't write it, but I know it helps a lot, you guys a lot, to find out what place you are. Okay, so I'm doing this for you guys so that you know where you're at. So number 1, we have Cherry Blossom. After Cherry Blossom, we have Saron, Tuiya, Saron T. After Saron, we have It's Me Again. Okay, after It's Me Again. Oh, I put you, Ravi. I put you are number 4, Ravi. I'm sorry. Ravi, you are number 4. You're right after It's Me Again. So Ravi, you're number 4. After Ravi, we have Sonali, the core. After Sonali, we have Sky High. I don't know if Sky High wants a reading or not because I saw something retracted, so I'm not sure, but I'm just adding it there just in case. And after Sky High, we have MH. All right, so there we go. I wrote the list down for you guys, okay? All right, awesome. Let's see what's coming through here for you, Cherry Blossom. What your guides want to share with you today. Please remember that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who are single, part 2 of the singles pick a card reading just came out today. And for those of you who are interested in the no contact X readings, those are coming out as well. So we have, I'm starting with the water signs. With that, for those of you who are interested in the couple readings, we'll take a look at the couples playlist because all the September couple readings are there. And for those of you who are interested in the September, what actually is timeless, but those of you who are single and are interested in the singles reading, we'll take a look at the singles playlist. Okay, so everything is pretty much updated. The only thing I need to work on is for the connections and separation. Okay. All right, intuitive friends, let us start with Cherry Blossom. Hello, Cherry Blossom. Thank you so much for your patience. And of course, thank you all for stopping by. Let's see, Cherry Blossom, what's coming through for you, what your guides want you to know. Please remember that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And of course, some may resonate right now, others may resonate at a later time. So just keep that perspective open. All right, Cherry Blossom, let's see what's coming through for you. And you have the Seer. Wow, the Seer with the King. Okay, so this is telling me here, Cherry Blossom, you are either an intuitive person or you may have your senses very much developed, your 6 senses developed. If they're not already highly developed, they may be activating, or you may be upgrading here. There could be some sense of spiritual development here continuing. Now, even if you are developed, there's a sense here of just reminding you to listen to your intuition. Okay. So that's what's coming through for you. Okay. The Seer. There's something about you being able to see. If it's not physically see, it's intuitively see, to be able to see or feel There could be something here very much connected to your dreams, premonitions. Maybe there's a heightened sense of precognition here. Okay. So that is coming through for you here with the seer. I'm also getting something about checking your vision. Okay, so I don't know what this may be. I don't know if you wear glasses, you wear contacts or something. But I'm getting here something about taking care of your vision. If it's not something having to do with prescription glasses or contacts, it may be something about like making sure that you wear sunglasses when you're out. There's something about the sun in your eyes, okay, just to be careful there, okay, or not, or the straining of your eyes. If it's not the sun, it could be just, again, just being very mindful here. If you are, working a lot on a laptop or something, there's something here having to do with your eyes. If you have noticed a vision change and you're like, yeah, I'll go to the optometrist whenever, you're putting in the back burner. This is talking about kind of putting it up in the forefront rather than in the back burner. Okay. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you, Cherry Blossom. What else do your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time? It's very interesting because the seer has all the astrological signs behind them. Okay. You see, she's standing here. She has all the astrological signs behind her. I don't know if you are a Pisces or if you have Pisces placement, but I'm getting something here very much connected to like the end of the year, like the calendar year, or the end of the zodiac year, which is with Pisces. So there's something here coming up. And by the way, Pisces isn't coming up until next year, calendar year, which is 2026. The first astrological sign on the astrological calendar is Aries. Remember, Pisces is the last, Aries is the first. There could be something happening between Pisces and Aries season. And I don't know why it's coming so far in advance, but there probably is a reason. It could be very much connected to the things that I was talking to you about, the eyes or about the premonition. All right. Let's take a look at what else is coming through. You have angel of strength. Now, this is a tarot. I'm sorry, this is an oracle deck and not a tarot deck. So what I'm getting here though with the angel of strength, there's the sense that your guides are telling you here to make sure that you hold on to or you lean into your emotional strength, mental strength, energetic strength, maybe even physical strength here. Okay. The angel, what does it say? I'm trying to see the face here. Okay, yeah. The lion is just looking straight ahead, just like they're observing. So there's this sense of observation and assessing. I'm getting here for you to be just very mindful that there may be some upcoming changes, or you are experiencing a change right now at this moment in time. This change may have you lean into your mental strength, emotional strength, energetic strength, or physical strength. Okay, there's something here about really very much connecting with your inner power or standing in your power. Okay, now remember, the lion is known as the king of the jungle, right? So there is this sense of also Leo is coming through here as well. Okay, all right. Now, the angel of strength comes through usually when someone is going through something. So whether it is that you're going through something in your love life, in your career, family, or personal growth, there's some changes that may be occurring, whether it's now or in the near future. The number 5 is very much connected to change. Okay, let's see what else is coming through for you. Okay, I'm being told to continue to shuffle here. All right, so let's see. I'm also getting here that you to lean also very much on your intuition as well, because there are times that you get nudges, that you get like key alerts here intuitively. So there's the sense here of observing and watching. Again, something about the eyes, observing and watching. That could also be here, very much connected to the seer, to observe and assess something here. Okay, so there's something about observation and assessing. Things are coming very strongly here about your eyes. So it could be your physical eyes, it could be your intuitive eyes, or there's this energy here about being observant or aware or assessing something. Okay, you have here the Seven of Swords. Listen carefully. Seven of Swords is very much connected to deception. So there may, ooh, okay, all right. You just saw that, right? Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords, and right behind that was the Hermit, and then we have the Three of Swords. Okay, there may be something here with the Seven of Swords. There may be someone here, either someone or something that is that may have an ulterior motive. There may be a lack of information. There may be here some sense of deception. You may be going through something right now, and whatever this something is has a lot to do with making sure that you are observing, that you are watching, that you are looking, that you are also listening to your inner oracle. Okay, the Hermit card in tarot is a soul searching. Whatever this situation, circumstance, or event is about, it's making you think very long and hard here about certain things that may be very much connected to your emotions and to your heart. You also have here the Three of Swords. So whatever the situation, circumstance, or event may be, it is sad, or it's creating some sense of emotional grief, or it's creating a bit of a mental conflict here. Okay, now the Seven of Swords says, I take care of what I value. Okay, so make sure that you are taking care of yourself, that you are valuing yourself as well. And you have here the Hermit, I follow my own path. Again, you're going to follow the path, or you should hear your guides are saying, follow the path that you are seeing, that you are intuitively being guided to move towards. Lean into your emotional strength, again, mental strength, energetic strength, spiritual strength here, in order for you to keep moving forward. Okay, but the Hermit card in tarot is about that energy here of that soul searching. So whatever it is that you may be experiencing right now at this moment in time, this change, like I said with that number 5, is something here that you have to learn the lesson, or see the lesson behind the tears, grief, loss, or the disconnect here that may be happening. All right, let's take a look here. By the way, the Three of Swords says, I see things exactly as they are. Remember that I keep saying there's something here about your eyes, about your physical eyes, your intuitive eyes, or observation and assessing. So watch something very closely here, because there's something here about your intuition telling you a lot more information by you observing and assessing, especially those things that are very much connected here to either some sense of manipulation from someone from the outside, or some sense of lack of clarity, or you may not know all the truth about something here. So again, this Three of Swords is saying, I see things as they are. You see things as they are, not as you wish they could be. Okay, pay attention. There could be some true colors being shown here to you, or has been shown to you for quite some time, and there may be this sense of looking in the other direction, or turning a blind eye. Your guides are saying, pay attention, because there's something here that may be brewing, that you really need to take a hard look at, or assess in a different way. That being said, let's take a look at what else is coming through for you. You have 2121. By the way, you have 333. 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. So 2121, 33. And you also have the Three of Swords. Okay. So, and also, hold on. 1, 2, I want to say 3 times I mentioned something about eyes. So again, that's very interesting. Now, 2121, you may be seeing mirror numbers here as sign symbol synchronicity or synchronicities. Your guides are saying here to you, the day you've been waiting for is on its way. Maintain your discipline as you move closer to your ultimate goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Okay. Yeah, that is making a lot of sense here, especially with this hermit card here. You need to follow your intuition, follow your own path here. There may be something here that someone may be causing a sense of like guilt tripping you, and that may be a source of manipulation or a manipulation tactic that someone else or an environment may be trying to cause, you know, on you. They're making you doubt yourself here is how this is coming across. So pay attention. It says there's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to stay focused. Your efforts will pay off. Remember, it's a climb, not an elevator ride. Okay. So, whatever this is, again, like I said, especially with that hermit card, whatever it is that you may potentially be going through, there's a lesson there. So, pay attention. Okay. All right, Cherry Blossom, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to be subscribed to the channel. I hope these messages have been insightful. Up next, we have Saran Tuwiya. Saran Tuwiya, you are up next. So come on down. As we wait for Saran Tuwiya, I do want to mention for all of you who are watching, first, I want to welcome you. Welcome to the Lexa Tarot channel. And thank you so much for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. Okay. Let's take a look at the messages for Sarantuia. Sarantuia, you are up next. Let me make sure that my phone is not accidentally skipping the messages here that I may be getting. All right, so I'm going to add it here. Saran T. Come on down. All right. So when I finish shuffling this deck and placing the other one in, if Sarantuia is not here, I will go to the next person, and the next person on the list is It's Me Again. So It's Me Again. You will be up next if Sarantuia isn't here. So Cherry Blossom wrote here, I'll wear my sunglasses more. I'm coming through changes now. Okay. You said, okay, I will. I was. Thank you, Lexa. Take care. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. All right. All right. Up next, we have It's Me Again. It's Me Again. If you are here, come on down. Thank you so much, intuitive friends, for your thumbs, your thumb up, your likes. Okay. All right. So now we have the next person is It's Me Again. If you are here, come on down. It's me again. Oh, there you go. You're here. Okay, awesome. Hello, it's me again. By the way, after It's Me Again is Ravi. So Ravi, you are up next. After Ravi, we have Sonelia Thakur. After Sonelia Thakur, we have Sky High. After Sky High, we have MH. Hello, it's me again. Welcome back. It's me again. Just a reminder here that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And we're going to see if it doesn't resonate now, it could be resonating later. Okay. So let's take a look. It's me again. What's coming through for you? All right. Let's see what's coming through for It's Me Again. What do your guides want to share with you? What you need to know, and you have here the stars. Wow, this is very beautiful. And the Cassidus. Okay, that's about messages. Okay, all right. Well, listen, this is what's coming through here for you. Hello, Karen Robinson. I'll add you to the list if you are interested. As soon as I finish this reading. So it's me again. You have the stars. Okay. You have the stars, and it says a long journey brings rewards. Okay, so a long journey. There's something here connected to either a trip or something very much connected to moving. Okay, maybe you've moved. The stars here is also about, like, I'm getting here like the ethereal, especially with the fact that the Cassidus is here. And this is all about the staff of Hermes, which is very much connected to messages. So this says you will receive news from afar. So I feel here that there may be, I don't know if you channel messages, I don't know if you have very strong sixth senses here. It's me again, but it's coming across that you may be very much either downloading messages from the ethereal. This could be your guides. This could be just, the sense of awareness that you may have. Okay. So energetically, that's how it's feeling. Now, talking about the 3D world, meaning the reality of the 3D world here, this is coming across as you may be receiving either a message, a text, documents, papers, something connected to messages, whether it's a phone call, whether it's if you've been waiting for confirmation on something, or you've been waiting for the results of something here, it's coming across as that may be coming in for you. Okay. So the stars and or a long journey brings rewards. It says you will receive news from afar. So there may be something here that you have been waiting for, or something that you've been wishing, hoping, and desiring. Now, the stars here in this deck is coming across as something that maybe that you maybe even be manifesting, something that you've been wishing, hoping, desiring, and waiting to see, or you're expecting to see some type of validation, confirmation, or some type of response back on something regarding something that that's very meaningful to you. Now, the stars in tarot. Now, this is not a tarot deck. This is an oracle deck. But the star in tarot is very much connected to Aquarius energy. So there may be something here that you could be. Oh, thank you so much. It's me again for that. Oh my God, this is always so far. Thank you so much for that. There could be something here, especially with that star card here, that you may be healing. Okay, this could be an apology, also an apology, or someone apologizing to you, or someone wanting to fix, mend, or repair something through a conversation, or a correction. There's something here, maybe correcting a document, or amending a document, updating a document, whatever it is. It could be something that's been causing some type of anxiety here for you. Okay, so whatever this may be about, your guides are saying, no worries, we got you. We are, here rooting for you. So no worries about that. Okay. Now, you did add a super here. So I am going to add more time and more cards here to your reading. Let's get to the bottom of what this may be. I want to really see what this anxiety is about. So I'm going to add more cards here with this anxiety. So let's see what's coming through here with that anxiety. Okay, again, it could be something that you've been very worried about. You could be worried about something, anxious about something. It does feel that it's very much connected to the past or recent past, because this person is looking towards my left-hand side, and the left-hand side is all about the past. Okay. Ooh, look at that. You have money path. Maybe there's a sense here about worrying about finances, worrying about either about making payments, worrying about, or being concerned about, job hours, employment, money. Okay, it says money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. Okay, there could be here maybe you thinking about moving from one job to another job. And it could also be that you have a lot of information. If this is job related, which I don't know if it is, or if it's like related to something about you having a lot of information, or a lot of skill or experience in something, you may be looking for a job that may set you in a position that you can inspire others, lead others. Okay, so there's something here that you may have kind of that leadership quality, because the star is also coming across here as being in the public eye, or being in the spotlight. So if there is something here regarding you kind of trying to see, like, should I leave my job? Should I get should I go and get another job, or should I have a second job where I get paid more, or I'm ready to be, to lead in some way, shape, or form. This could be also talking about a second career as well. All right. This did a little peekaboo. You also have here marriage. Now, marriage could be in the love sector, if we're looking at it, verbatim as what it is. But remember, marriage is also about commitment. So it's not so much about marriage as it is about having a commitment. Hello, Jack Mack. Yes, I'm going to add you to the list along with Karen and Love Bug Blues. Okay, guys? So marriage is coming across, again, it could be connected to love. So of course, I'm not going to say that it's not. And maybe a connection here that you have is very valuable to you. Okay, so money path, money being value rather than tangible money. Okay, so there could be a valuable commitment here, or being committed to something that you feel that you should invest, or someone should invest and value you. Okay, so that is what's coming through here for you. All right, so let me just put that there. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. Give me 1 second. What else do your guides want to share here with you? And then we're going to jump into the next part of the reading. So give me more information here. It's me again. Please clarify. All right, and you have here the Ace of Pentacles. There's a new beginning coming in for you. Okay, this new beginning, there's something here about one or two things. You may be in the spotlight. There may be something of an aha moment here coming through for you. Okay, remember that the star card is the wishing, the desire, the wishing, or wishing upon a star, the manifestation of something. There could be something that you've been wishing, hoping, and desiring. You may be getting some type of validation confirmation, or maybe this reading is a validation confirmation, kind of giving you a heads up here on whatever this may be. Could be something that you were very much anxious or concerned about. Could be money related, doesn't have to be. Could be career related as well, or it could be love related. But whatever it is, this path to money is waiting for you. For you to find it is coming through here with this Ace of Pentacles. So there's something here that is either very valuable, or something here. It's me again, having to do with money. Okay, so I don't know which way this would go for you. Either something that you value, or something that is very much connected to assets, money, home, car, things of value. Okay, now the Ace of Pentacles energy is a slow moving energy. Okay, so it's not a fast moving energy, because it is very much connected to to the earth signs. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So that may be here. But aces are about a new beginning. There could be here some type of windfall, inheritance, money, abundance. Okay, this could be good fortune in tangible forms, or an opportunity here to work with, or a new beginning, or a new chapter to open up. Now, I do want to mention that the solar eclipse is coming up on September 21st. And solar eclipses are all about, first of all, cosmic reset, but it's also about the new beginnings and opening a new chapter. So there may be something here that may be coming towards you here, or an opportunity that may be available for you. Again, it's coming up twice. That could be a lucrative contract. It could be you signing something that's going to, maybe it's even writing, especially if you're writing something, or if you're an author, or if you are, renegotiating a contract as well. So whatever this is something valuable, it's lucrative. And there could be this really good abundance coming in your direction. Okay. Now it says significant purchases like a home or a vehicle. That could also be something here that you may be thinking about or you may be looking into here. But Ace of Pentacles, aces are all about a new beginning or the beginning stages of, okay, starting in a very different path. And aces are also about the hand of the creator, the hand of the divine. So Ace of Pentacles is here that there may be either a tangible, lucrative opportunity, or energetically, there's something here of more abundance and prosperity coming in your direction, okay? Whether that's tangible or whether it's intangible. Let me see here. What did you, I think you just wrote something here. It said it's been, hold on. It said I have been in a connection that is on pause and I'm waiting for an apology. Aha, that makes sense. I feel that strongly. Not that I demand it, but I feel it coming. Oh, okay. So there you go. Yeah, because remember, I just said a little while ago, the Star card is about apologies, also about healing as well. Also, I'm getting that something will change finance. It's exactly. Yep, that's exactly what I just said. That something is changing financially because you have two things here. Very much. I mean, two cards here pointing to that. Yep, I agree. Yeah, so basically validation confirmation on what I was saying. So thank you so much. You have here the Page of Wands, okay? Now pages are all about the novice energy, okay? The beginner mindset here. And so you may be at this point in time getting this energy here that you are getting inspired. There may be more passion towards something. You may be starting maybe a creative project. Maybe you're starting to think about something in a very different way. Um, pages, especially the Page of Wands, because Wands energy is all about that fire, that passion, that drive, and that ambition. Okay, so this Page of Wands is this passionate approach or a passionate mindset here that you're thinking about. Maybe you're starting something fresh, something new. It could be, like I said, that apology or that connection here, that commitment, or the kind of like refreshing or starting new, right? Starting kind of like a clean slate type of energy. But this Page of Wands energy is very much about pivoting into a different direction. There's a discovery here. You're discovering either a new path or being inspired to move in a different way. But it's whatever this is brand new. Okay, so it's like this newness here. All right, let's see what else is coming through. Last but not least, by the way, after it's me again, we have Ravi. So Ravi, you are up next. So make sure that you're not too far behind. And of course, when I finish this reading, I'll add the 3 intuitive friends who just came a little while ago, okay? All right, so let's see. Ravi, you are up next, so come on down. All right, it's me again. Let's see what else is coming through for you. All right. You have here 777. Didn't I talk about manifesting here? Okay, if you are manifesting a new opportunity or a clean slate type of energy, whether that be in love, whether this new opportunity has to do with work, with money, with career, with finances, I feel here it's coming in your direction. Now, remember, like I said, it may take time because Pentacles energy is not a fast moving energy and you have Pentacles twice. Okay, so it's going to take time, but it will get here. Okay, so 7-7 said manifested wisdom, fulfillment, success, abundance, spiritual growth, divine support. It says this message finds you in a time of uncertainty, yet rest assured that you will emerge victorious from any challenges you face. Exactly what I said, that Ace of Pentacles energy, this brand new chapter. This Page of Wands, being inspired to do something differently, to go in a different direction, to challenge something here, to approach something with a sense of drive, motivation here, and passion. Okay. And pages are also about messages. So there you go. It says, remember, you possess valuable life experiences. I said that with the stars. You may be going in a position where you're going to be a leader. You may be in the public eye. There you go. Validation confirmation. It says, remember, you possess valuable life experience and wisdom that can inspire others. Isn't that what I just said a little while ago about the star? I said you may be in a position where you may be in a public setting, or that you have enough knowledge and something to share with others. So there you go. It says sharing this wisdom or this expertise or knowledge that you have will require enthusiasm and effort. Enthusiasm, wants energy, fire energy, ambition and passion. Okay. Enthusiasm, fire energy, effort, pentacles energy, consistent effort. Okay, pentacles energy, like I said, it's about consistency and discipline and determination in order for something to grow. It says it will make a meaningful impact. So look at that. You have 777. So there you go. Validation confirmation. By the way, 7 times 3 is equal to 21. 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. So whatever this is about, you're not alone. There's going to be here some sense of support here for you. Okay, so whether the support is ethereal, or whether the support is actual people, messages, or your intuition. Okay. That being said, I hope these messages have been insightful for you. It's me again and again. Thank you so much for your super. All right, intuitive friends. Up next, we have Robbie. But before I jump into Robbie's reading, I do want to welcome all of you, intuitive friends, whether you are new to the channel or whether you are a current subscriber. Either way, I want to thank you for your love, your loyalty, and your support. And if you are interested in getting a free reading, and yes, it is free for 5 minutes, then feel free to let me know in the chat. I do want to add the 3 intuitive friends that joined the list when I was doing the reading. Let me see. You wrote, it's me again, says your readings are, wait, hold on. I can't see it because of that little heart. It says your readings are mind-blowing and accurate. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much for this amazing experience. My person's favorite number is 777. Wow. Talk about validation confirmation. I am highly intuitive too. Blessings to you. Yeah, I had a feeling. I told you. Everything comes through in these readings. So I had a feeling. I told you, you feel like a very intuitive person. So there you go. Thank you for the validation confirmation. And of course, thank you so much for your beautiful compliment. I greatly appreciate it. Okay. All right. That was very sweet of you. All right. So let's see here. We have Karen Robinson. You are after MH. Okay, Karen. Haven't seen you in a while, Karen. But thank you so much for stopping by today. Karen Robinson. After Karen Robinson, we have Lovebug Blues. Lovebug Blues. After Lovebug Blues, we have Jack Mack. Hello, Jack Mack. Finally, you made it on the list. And yeah, those are the intuitive friends that are here on the list. Okay, perfect. All right, intuitive friends, I've added more of you on the list. Don't forget to please stand by. When I call your name, make sure that you are ready. Okay, so Saran Tuwiya, I'm gonna add you last to the list because I called you and you weren't here before. Right now we're up to Ravi. After Ravi, we have Sunila Thakur. After Sunila Thakur, we have Sky High. After Sky High, we have MH. After MH, we have Karen Robinson. After Karen Robinson, we have Love Bug Blues. And after Love Bug Blues, we have Jack Mack. Okay. Now, intuitive friends, these messages are free, but if you want to add a thanks, whether it's a super thanks, a super sticker, or a super chat, you're more than welcome to do so. There is no obligation. And I will, of course, as a thank you, will add more messages to your reading. I'll add more layers and more clarity. But other than that, it will be a standard 5 minute of a free 5 minute reading. Okay. That being said, let's take a look at Ravi. Okay, Ravi. Hello, Big 20. I'm sorry, Big. Let me add you right now before I forget. Big 215. Welcome. Big 215, you are on the list. Okay, what's going on with the nails? Here we go. I'm gonna switch them later this week because I'm going out on Saturday, so they need to match my outfit. But for now, this is what we got. We got blue with round rhinestones. They look a little not all that fantastic because they've had them already for about almost like 2 weeks already. But there you go, Karen. All right, Ravi. Welcome back, Ravi. Ravi, just remember that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who would like to share a super thanks, super sticker, or super chat, feel free to do so. It is no obligation, but I will add definitely here more information and more layers to your reading. Okay. That being said, Ravi, just remember that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let's go and see what your guides have for you. What do you need to know? Let's see. Ravi, you have here honor and good luck. Okay, honor and good luck. This is a beautiful way to start a reading. Okay, so this is really, really nice. Okay, things are looking really good right now. Okay, even if you feel that they may not be. Okay, and the reason why I say that is because sometimes, your perception or a person's perception may be different than what is really happening. Okay, so maybe from your point of view, I don't know how you may see it, but how I'm looking at it energetically, it's like things are improving. Okay, if things don't feel like they're improving, they will be improving, in the near future. There's something here about a twist. I just heard twist of fate. So there may be some kind of like, 360, like not the world. Well, it could be the world card, but the wheel of fortune is what I'm seeing clairvoyantly. So there may be something progressing, something improving, something doing a turnaround. So there could also be, especially if there is something here that you were expecting and it's like, it didn't come through and you were like, oh man, I'm like upset because this didn't come through, or this answer that I was hoping, wishing, or desiring didn't come through. Your guides are telling you don't worry about that. And the reason why they don't want you to worry about that is because that could have been a blessing in disguise. So there could have been here something very much connected to like maybe that wasn't the best, but you're getting something else that is maybe better. Okay, so that's how this is coming across. Good luck and good fortune may be on your side, so that is very beautiful. I feel here there's this sense of like looking at the glass half full rather than half empty. So there's this kind of like positive perspective that you may be in, especially with the fact that the solar eclipse is coming up. Remember, we just finished a lunar eclipse, which is the closing of chapters, karmic patterns, emotional, purging, and all that. There's that closing of that chapter, and it's coming across as this is like a new chapter that's opening, or a time frame here where there's more, how can I say, there's more improvement underway. Okay, look at that. You have family. So this could be in the family sector. It doesn't have to be. You do have envy right behind it. So listen, Number one, this improvement could be something very much connected to family, children, your partnership, your partner, your love life, or this could be something related to work, okay, like the co-workers that you work with every day or the staff that you work out with every day. There could be some type of improvement there. Now, what I'm also getting here, especially with this envy, is there could be someone, like I said, there could be things could be spinning in a really good direction for you, whether it's now or in the near future. And there could be someone here who may be either jealous or envious at how either positively you are showing up, like your optimism and your positivity may be making someone else uncomfortable. That's Don't worry about it. But it's coming across like someone is like, man, look at Ravi's, fill in the blank. Look how great things are working out for Ravi. You know what I mean? And there could be this kind of a little bit of jealousy coming through here in regards to to that energy. Okay. So, oh, thank you so much, Sonali. Thank you so much. Um, so this envy card here, Ravi, is coming across as someone being jealous or wishing. It could be one or two things: them wishing they had what you have, or they don't wish that they have what you have. They just wish that you wouldn't have it. Okay. So envy and jealousy could come across in that way too. Sometimes people always think that jealousy is about that someone wants what you have. Sometimes that's the case, but sometimes it's just it bothers someone that you have all that positivity or wealth or stability or whatever it is. You see what I'm saying? So that's how this is coming across. All right, let's see what else is coming through. What else do your guides want to share with you right now? King of Wands, it says, I am successful in all that I do. And again, there's this brightness. There's this sense of confidence that's coming through for you here. Okay. So again, I'm getting this sun energies. Usually I feel it as more of the moon than the sun, but for whatever reason I'm feeling it more as sun energy than moon here for you. So there may be some beautiful turn of events here. There could be some sense of improvement or things spinning in a different direction, and that direction being very positive for you. Again, I'm getting self-confidence here with the King of Wands. I'm also getting you being very successful. So there's a sense of, something that maybe you have been working in the past or recent past, because this King of Wands is looking at my left hand side, that now it's like getting better, it's improving, things are spinning in the right way, you're more self-confident. You have yellow calcite here, so again, this could be also in finances. It doesn't have to be, but it could be. And yeah, I mean, this is beautiful. I feel that that may be here what this envy and jealousy is about. Now, also, what I do want to mention here with this envy and jealousy, if it's not, listen carefully, if it's not someone from the outside, this could be here, okay, Ravi, this could be here your own self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. So your guides are telling you, keep this in check. All right, Ravi, because your self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs may get in the way of this beautiful success and blessing, and it may chip away at your self-confidence here. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Last but not least, let's see, Ravi, what else we have for you. And by the way, so Neely Thakur, you are up next. Look at this. Blessing in disguise. Didn't I say if something didn't come through the way that you wanted it to come through at some point in time, it may have been a blessing in disguise. There could be something better coming up for you. Look at that. Talk about validation confirmation. You do have the number 4444. Okay, so you may be seeing those numbers, or this could be very much connected to something having to do with stability, okay? Whether it's financial stability, stability in love, family stability, but it's very much something connected to that, all right? Ravi, this says here, challenges may lie ahead. Like I said, don't listen to your self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs, okay? So challenges may lie ahead, but you have the strength to overcome them. There you go, King of Wands. You have not only the strength, but you also have the confidence, and you have the drive, that ambition to overcome whatever challenges this may be about. If you have felt lost, again, self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs, or again, listening to people, to the naysayers, okay? It says, know that the winds of change are now blowing in your favor. Again, I talked about the Wheel of Fortune card at the top of the reading, and I also ended up saying something about the World card. So validation, confirmation, again, something is spinning in your direction. It says, though some things may fall apart, okay, you're like, remember that I said something here that you may be hoping, wishing, wanting, or desiring, and it may not have gone in your direction, and you're like, damn, it didn't go in the way that I wanted. It's because it was a blessing in disguise. So that's exactly what I was talking about, and that may be very much connected to envy here. It's your own self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. It says, though some things may fall apart, you're building the foundation for something better. Exactly what I said at the top of the reading. It says, stay strong and keep moving forward. I mean, what a beautiful message here for you. By the way, you have four times, okay? 4 times 4 is equal to 16. 1 plus 6 is equal to 7. So there may be here multiples of 7. I mean, you may be seeing the number 7 as well as the number 4. Okay, so 7 or 4 here could be coming up for you. That being said, Ravi, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, Ravi, for stopping by. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls and take a look at the content that I have in the playlist, okay? Make sure that you take a look at those monthly readings. All right, that being said, thank you so much for stopping by. Up next, we have Sonila Thakur. And before I jump to Sonila Thakur's reading, I do want to review the list. After Sonila Thakur, we have Sky High. After Sky High, we have MH. After MH, we have Karen Robinson. After Karen Robinson, we have Love Bug Blues. After Love Bug Blues, we have Jack Mack. And after Jack Mack, we have Bake 215. All right. That being said, let's jump to the reading here with Sonali Thakur. And Sonali, thank you so much for your super thanks, super sticker, or super chat. So Sonali, you're going to have extra time on your reading, and you're also going to get extra decks here for you, okay? Let's take a look. Hello, Kaiser. Yes, I am still taking super chats and super donations for sure. For sure, if you want to be added to the list, let me know so that I can add you. Okay, Kaiser. Thank you so much. Yes, now my supers are open now. Okay. Hello, Sky Blessings. Welcome. Okay, for those of you that are coming through now, I'm going to, don't forget, still be here, okay? So still stick around, because as soon as I'm finished with this reading, I'm going to add you to the list, okay? But let me just focus here on this message that's coming through for Sonali Thakur. All right, Sonali, thank you so much for your super. All right, let's take a look here what's coming through. What your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time, Sonali Thakur. Let's see what's coming through for you. Wow, this is beautiful. You have love, okay? You have true love and fidelity, and you have seduction. Listen, I don't know what's going on with your love life, but it's looking nice and and sparkling here. Okay, it's looking like there's a lot of fire. Now, love can be romantic, but can also be non-romantic. Okay, but I need to address the romantic side first because that's what's coming through here for you. Okay, so you have true love and fidelity, and you have passion and romance awaits. Okay, so it, however this may resonate with you, whether it's you have already a partner or whether you are single, there's something moving here in that area of love. This could also be talking about self-love as well, self-love and self-care. What's funny? I'm getting a lot of Venus, okay? Venus energy. So I don't know if you may be a Taurus or a Libra, because that, Taurus and Libra are ruled by Venus, okay? So I'm getting a lot of heavy Venus. So this could be multiple ways. Okay, you just wrote that you're single. Okay, so you're single. So this could be talking about there's this type of I want to call it sex appeal. Okay, and maybe you're not doing it on purpose. Maybe there's something about you that is really catching people's attention. Okay, now do remember that Venus is in Leo. So when Venus is in Leo, Venus originally feels very much at home in Taurus and in Libra because it rules those two signs. But when Venus is in Leo, it's about spicing things up. It's about that spark. It's about that energy of like, yeah, you know what? I'm open to do something that I normally wouldn't do, or I'm open to getting out of my comfort zone. I'm open to going out there and, really experiencing a connection or getting to know someone. There's a bolder, more fiery approach here when Venus is in a fire sign. So that's how this is coming through for you. And right now, Venus is in Leo. So, there was a high pitch in my right ear. Okay. So there could be here this energy coming in your direction in your love life. There may be some sense of charisma. You may be like more charismatic. Maybe you're changing, I don't know, maybe something like maybe you're changing your outfits, or maybe there's a change, maybe there's an external change, or maybe there's an internal one. Okay, maybe the self-care that you're giving yourself is now radiating outwards, and there's the sense of you capturing people's attention. However this may resonate for you, oh, you just wrote I'm a Leo. Oh, you're a Leo moon. So this is making hello, an applause for myself. I said it. Venus and Leo, there's more of that fiery, there's more of that spiciness here, okay? Whether you realize it or not, okay? So there you go. Let's add more to this reading. Let's uncover and unfold what else is coming through for you. So keep an open mind, keep doing what you're doing. Please continue to give yourself the self-love and the self-care that you need to do for yourself so that you can continue to be in this glowing energy that you have. I feel that there's a sense of charisma or catching people's eye here that may be, available for you here. Okay. And that's what your guides want to tell you. Now, you do have two cards here that just popped out of the deck. Number one, you have desk, and the other one is rainbow. Okay. Now, with desk, it says pay attention to your work. So I feel there may be either a secret admirer at work or around you. It doesn't have to be at work, where I'm going to give you different scenarios. It could be at work. It could be someone that may be on your way to work. You see ever so often. There could be someone who's like interested, or that you may be interested in someone. Okay. What I'm also getting here with desk is to pay attention to how you are navigating in your love life. Now, what do I mean by that? If you are actively in this energy of wanting to start to connect with people, or connect with others, or just kind of, ready to mingle type of energy, then this is talking about pay attention in how you're doing that. Because if you are in this energy and in this mindset of being more open to that, then this is talking about, well, what are you doing so that you can put action behind that? Because if you're sitting home, right, and this is just how I'm like clairvoyantly seeing, if you're at home watching Netflix, it's going to be really difficult to meet someone, you know what I mean? There needs to be this sense of this yang energy, intentional action here, in order to create the momentum and the energy that's needed in order for you to be placed in situations or in environments where you can mingle with other people. Okay. Also, use friends, colleagues, and loved ones as people to help you connect with others. Okay. So, this is coming across like, hey, like for example, I am still single. So I'm single. I've been single for about 2 years now. And so, well, it's going to be 2 years now in October, but I've been single for 2 years. And, I let my friends know. I say, hey, listen, I'm single. I'm open to, to meeting someone. And that's a really good technique and tactic to do, because your friends know you best. And so they are going to be very protective of you. They're not going to just hook you up with any, anyone. They're going to, if they value you and they value the connection, they are very upfront and saying, listen, I would, would put you, to meet this person, but they're not, I don't know. You know what I mean? So that's a good way to also expand your horizon. It's also a safe way also, because then it's like it's coming from someone else, right? Someone that you know and that you trust. So working that as well. Okay. So working that energy. You do have rainbow. It says the most difficult part of a situation is over. So there may have been a breakup, separation, or divorce that you may have gone through that was, maybe challenging for your heart or your emotions. I'm feeling that you're in this energy of in you're more healed now than maybe you were in the past or recent past. There's this sense of alignment. I'm getting the chakras here with this rainbow. Okay. You may be getting sign, symbol, synchronicities from your guides here in regards to again, going out there or meeting someone. Something just flipped over and you have the 6 of Wands energy. Listen, this is a really good energy. There's something that's brewing for you, whether you like to kind of look at it that way or not, in your love life. You have the 6 of Wands energy is victory. It's victory after having a difficult breakup, separation, or divorce. It's victory after having some internal or external conflicts. Okay. So you may be, and remember that I said about being out there. Okay. It's funny because if that's not the picture that's here, okay, in this deck, that's not how the 6 of Wands is represented here. But in the traditional deck, the 6 of Wands energy, the person is sitting on the horse, like they are being recognized, and there's a lot of people around them, so they're cheering for this person. And this victory is like, wow, you've done well. So again, I'm getting this sense of like, using your connections around you, making sure that you allow yourself to get out of your comfort zone, because this time around, there could be something very victorious or successful here coming through for you in regards to your love sector. Now, Venus doesn't just rule love, Venus also influences the areas of money, value, connections, whether it's romantic or non-romantic connections. So there may be here more, you being victorious here in other sectors that Venus influences. Okay. All right, so let's take a look here at what else is coming through. So, intuitive friends, if you are interested in getting on the list, now is the time to make yourself known here in the chat, because I'm about to close the session. As soon as I finish here the reading for Sonolia Thakur, and of course I do have some people here that I need to add to the list. But if you're watching, you're like, should I or shouldn't I? Do it now, because I'm about to close the session. Okay. All right. Let's see what else is coming through for you. Sonalia. You have, look at this, Pentacles, nice. Person holding the coin. Now it says man holding the coin. You also have here answers. Okay, what did I just say? Talk about validation confirmation. Didn't I just say that Venus doesn't only influence love, it influences career, finances? Ding, 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 ding. Here you go. That's exactly what's coming through. There may be some beautiful energies here coming through in like betterment. There's a improvement here of your coins, your finances, career opportunities, money, investments, stocks. This could be valuable people. Remember that I said to use your network, people around you. This could be valuable connections that may lead you to other connections. So this is also talking about networking. Okay. So networking with the right people. This is also you valuing yourself, meaning you're not allowing in this next round of love to be treated like you were perhaps treated in your past or recent past. There's more of a, I don't want to say like a standard, but there's more of like a healthier boundary. There's more of like you are more comfortable in your own skin, and there's this sense of you really having like a standard, like expecting more out of a person, and especially here them valuing you. So that is coming through for you. There could also be a person that could be coming up that is either, and if you're single, I would advise you, listen, Sonalia, if you haven't. Hello, Dan. Oh, welcome. So, Sonoli, Thakor. If you are, like you say, you're single, look through the singles collective. Look through the singles playlist. I did 2 pick a card readings, focusing on who is coming in your direction potentially. I focused. Part 1 was on the personality, and part 2 is what may catch your eye. So if you missed that, go to the singles playlist and take a look. It is a pick a card reading, so it's your intuition guiding you there. Okay. Let's take a look at what else. And we're almost finished here. Up next, we have Sky High. So Sky High, if you're here, look at that, the Queen of Swords. There's this sense of this this intellectual maturity. There's this sense here, especially with the Queen of Swords. Like I said, there's a no nonsense approach here. Remember that I said before that, especially here with this person holding the coin, there's this sense of you being more firm, or feeling more secure in your own skin. And the Queen of Swords is a queen that's very difficult to woo. She is very powerful. She is direct. She is honest, and she's not swayed by, emotions. She's swayed more by the intellect. So by like stimulating conversations and things of that nature. Okay. So there's a sense here of that being very important in whatever connection that you have, whether it's at work, whether it's with others, whether it's with, however that may be. Communication is going to be very important. And for you to look at things from a logical, rational standpoint as well, just make sure you don't overthink. Okay. So make sure you don't get caught up too much in your head. But other than that, the Queen of Swords says, I protect what matters to me. Okay. And what this Queen of Swords is also could be protecting is herself by placing healthy boundaries, not fear, not a barrier, not a shield, but healthy expectations and boundaries. Okay. That being said, last but not least, your last card here, and it says endless cycles 2323. Wow, 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Okay. Or maybe something about changes here in general. Like I said, there could be a change coming up. So you have here endless cycles. You may find yourself repeatedly resisting certain truths. Okay, you got to let go of the resistance if you want something new and victorious to come through. Okay, it says you may find yourself resisting certain truths, leading you to feelings of exhaustion and limitation. Remember, getting out of your comfort zone, especially in love. It's time to decide to live authentically for yourself, embracing your passion. By making this change, the world around you will begin to follow suit. Does that sound familiar? Didn't I talk about that seduction? Didn't I talk about that energy within you? Okay. The more you feel comfortable in your own skin, the more that you give yourself the self care and the self love, the more that you're going to heal, the more you're going to feel more aligned, the more that you can, sniff the BS and whatever people may say. So, you're like aware. Hello, you're aware, and you're going to be, feeling like, okay, I've got what it takes in order to kind of cut the BS or people that don't match my energy. Okay. It says, by making this change, the world around you will begin to follow suit. Remember that charismatic energy or that positive energy. It says, breaking the cycle and fostering transformation. Breaking the cycle, like I said, with that Queen of Swords energy, she's cutting through the BS. That being said, Sonalia Thakur, thank you so much for your super again. All right. I hope that you have enjoyed your reading, and I hope that it has made sense and has given you some sense of clarity. All right. So, intuitive friends, I have closed the session, but all of you who have added some type of comment here on the chat list, no worries. I'm going to add you to the list. But for those of you who didn't make it in time, no worries. I will add you tomorrow when I come back on, because I will be back on tomorrow. Also, take a look at the playlist, intuitive friends. I have the singles readings in the playlist. The singles readings this month is a pick a card. I have the couples playlist. That's already there for the couples. I do have the monthly readings for September. Those are there. Very important because we are entering the solar eclipse that's happening on September 21st. Okay. Before I jump to the next person, which is Sky High, and after Sky High, I have MH. I do want to add those of you that came up while I was doing the reading. Okay. I'm now waiting for, so Ravi, we did your reading. So Nelia Thakur, thank you so much for your super. I'm waiting for Sky High and for MH. Okay, so while I do that, while we're waiting for them, I'm gonna add more of you here to this list because I was a bit busy. Okay, so Bake 215, you're here. Next person we have here is Kaiser. Welcome, Kaiser. Okay, and yes, Kaiser, the supers are open. Okay, whatever you would like to donate or give in the super chat is fine with me. After Kaiser, we have Sky Blessings. Welcome, Sky Blessings. Thank you so much for joining. Let us know, intuitive friends, if you are new to the channel so that we can give you a nice warm welcome. We also have here Dan O. So Dan O, I'm writing your name on the list. If you don't want a reading, that's fine. Just skip it when the time comes. But for now, I am adding you to the list, okay? After Dan O, we have Tanya Rivas. Hello, Tanya Rivas. I have added you to the list here. Please let me know if you are new to the channel. And that's it. So, Tanya Rivas, you are at the end of the list, but don't worry, just keep keep connected. No, I do want to read though the 5 guidelines because I do have a lot of you that are new here. So please read the legal disclaimer. I will call you in the order that you appeared in the chat. If you're not present on the chat when I call your name, I'm going to skip you and go to the next person, okay? And then of course I'm going to add you to the end of the list and give you a second chance to appear. Remember that tarot serves as guidance, not fixed predictions. Your free will and choices ultimately shape your journey. What you choose to do with the insights given for entertainment purposes only is always within your power, your responsibility, and your free will. Please remember the legal disclaimer is that readings should never replace professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, or legal advice or professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment purposes only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice. These messages are free, and for those of you who would like to give a super thanks, super sticker, or super chat, you do get extra time, but the only messages I am channeling today is focusing on what your guides want you to know. All right. So now that we did all of that, let's go to Sky High. I don't think you're here. And if you, I don't think you're here, I'm going to give you a chance to pop up. But if not, I'm going to go and skip to the next person. Sky High. Okay, Sky High, if you're here, now is the time. After Sky High, we do have MH. So MH, if you are here, please come on down because this reading, you're now up next for the reading. Okay, Sky High and MH, if you are here, now is the time. Thank you so much, intuitive friends, for your beautiful, thumbs up, for your likes. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, so Sky High, I'm going to put a little question mark here. That just tells me you weren't here when I called your name. And MH, you weren't here when I called your name. So no worries. I'll call you guys again later. Up next, we have Karen Robinson. Karen Robinson, if you are here, now is the time for your reading. So Karen Robinson, come on down. Okay, Karen Robinson. So you see, intuitive friends, this is why I have a list, because then like this, I can kind of like, sometimes, there we go. Sometimes, thank you, Karen. Welcome, Karen. All right, sometimes the list looks very long, but before you know it, sometimes people may go to sleep. Sometimes they, it's late. Sometimes, technical difficulties. And then you have an opportunity to, really move up that line. Karen, hello, my dear. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us today. And Karen, this is what's going on with the nails. They look a little bit not all that perfect because they've been on for about 2 weeks. I got to get them refreshed the next couple of days for Saturday. All right, Karen, welcome. For those of you who are here, please note that after Karen, let me do the roll call so we all know. After Karen Robinson, we have Love Bug Blues, followed by Jack Mack, followed by Bake 215, followed by Kaiser, followed by Sky Blessings, Dan O, and Tanya Rivas. Okay, so that is the order. Okay. All right, let's take a look. For those of you who would like to give a super thanks, super chat, or super chat, feel free to do so. There is no obligation, okay? But I will give you definitely more time to the readings, and I'm also going to add more layers to your reading. I'll give you more clarity on things. So that is important here. All right, that being said, let's jump into the reading here for Karen Robinson. The fingers are the power tools and the PowerPoint on point. Yeah, thank you so much, Karen. All right, let's see what's coming through here for you. What your guides want you to know. Interesting, something flipped over on its own, and you have the Satyr. Okay, the Satyr, rivalry and indulgence. Okay, there could be here, Karen, be careful of people from the past or recent past, people like energy vampires, people who tend to be dramatic, people who have either backstabbed you in the past or recent past, or there's been some type of like hiccup here with someone in the past or recent past. Just be aware, because there could be this sense of wanting to come back in your direction or trying to capture your attention here. Okay, is how this is coming through. Also here, the Satyr could be very much connected to your self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs, or this feeling here that there's this sense of like your shadow self doing a little pop-up. All right, making you think about something from the past or recent past. Now, what's very interesting is I was talking about that potential person from the past or recent past that may be either still be in your energy field or in your circle of friends or environment. And guess what came out right after? The dagger. Okay, so just be aware here that there may be someone or an environment here that listen, sometimes we can pick where we can be and sometimes we can't. Like sometimes we can't change our family, we can't easily change our place of work. Okay, you could change other things, like you could get out of other maybe environments, but those tend to be the most that tend to be most difficult. So there could be here either a person or an environment here that may be there may be here a little bit of a lack of transparency. There may be some self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs or a lack of transparency in something. All right, there could be something here, maybe someone, I don't want to say plotting, but there's someone or something here that doesn't feel like it's on the up and up. Okay, so just be aware of this. You're intuitive, so you know, or you may know who this person is or what this may be talking about, or environment. If this is you, meaning if you've been feeling like a little bit extra drained, or feeling like your energy field has been infiltrated or is leaking or whatever, okay, that could be the case. Okay, there could be a tear here in your in your auric field. You wrote horror story, sister and brother. There you go. There could be, just be pay attention to that energy. They may be wanting to come back and to cause some type of havoc or drain your positive energy. So your guides are saying be leery of these either person or people or environments. Okay, it says conflict and danger lie in wait. So this is talking about being very much aware if there's a sense of, like, if you feel like you need to change something, or if you feel like you need to disconnect with something or someone, um and you're caught in a position where you're just like, okay, okay, let me give you an example, because this is how it's coming across. Like, you're minding your business, you are living your life, and all of a sudden the phone rings and it's the person's name comes up on your phone. You may be always tempted to answer the phone and deal with this person. And this is talking about, listen, don't intertwine with that energy if you don't feel up to it. Okay, if you need to hold off on it, hold off on it. But if there's a conversation that needs to be had, or there's some sense of clarity that needs to be spoken about, or there's a healthy boundary that needs to be discussed, then you need to make sure that you address that. Because by putting it in the back burner is creating more anxiety or more of this energy where this person feels like they can call you at 3 o'clock in the morning just because. You know what I mean? Just an example. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. Oh, wow. So sorry to hear that. Wow. That's very sad. Yeah, I just read that here, Karen. Wow. Yeah. There may be, yeah, they're backstabbers. That's why they have the dagger here. Yeah. Backstabbers. That makes a whole lot of sense there. Just listen, just be aware. They may be either looking at your social media. They may be, maybe there's something here that they may actually connect with you, or try to call you, or try to contact you. So this is talking, or maybe that they're thinking about you also. That could also be the case here. Let's take a look at what else is coming through. You have here person holding the coin. Very interesting. You were just talking about your siblings here taking money. And that's exactly what this is. This is a person with money here. So again, be very careful if this people, your siblings here may want to pop up again. And you know how this is coming through? This is coming through like, I feel like they've, whatever money this is, and this is coming across. Okay. How this is coming across is like they may have you know, spent the money in the wrong way. There may have been something here connected to that money, or either conflict with the money, even if they took it, even if they have it, there may be something here about conflict with that money, or they spent it and now comes the, oh my gosh, now I don't have any money, or I'm having problems with that money that I took that wasn't mine, or that I shouldn't have touched. So there's some problems here that may be coming up connected to money, and connected to some type of backstabbing, and connected here to a feeling of greed. Or again, I'm saying greed because that is an overindulgence here. Okay, so there may be something happening here. I don't know if you know, but I'm just saying there's something here happening with your siblings connected to this money, that they did some type of backstabbing, and they may not be where you think they are with this money. Like, things may not be, it may not have come out like they thought it was going to come out, is all I'm saying. Now, there is another card here having to do with door to value. I feel this energy is more connected to you, Karen, than this. This is an issue here. This is like a little soap opera situation going on over here. So their money may have depleted, or there's something here about some issue with money. I don't know what it is. Feel free to add it in the comment section. I mean, in the chat, if you would like. But there's something that's not on the up and up here with this money. So this is karma. Okay. Whatever they did, something here didn't go the way they expected. Now, your energy comes very separate, and you have the door to value. So the door to value tells me, because you're not affiliated with this greed or this energy, you are flourishing. Your finances are moving along. You feel good. There's a sense of security. There's a sense of not having to watch your back. There's a sense here of you not needing to be, stressed out, because these people over here are. There's something that's like not on the up and up, and now it's causing some type of situation. You may hear about it, or they may tell you. So I'm just telling you ahead of time. Okay. Now, door to value is coming across here as you may be the person who is better, in a better position than they are. And it may not be due to money. It may be because of the results of how this came down over here with the money. You see what I'm saying? Not all money is good money, right? And so they may have gone about that in a very, very not honest way, or having to do with integrity here. You know what I mean? And so there's the sense here of having to pay for that, or again, mismanaging that money and now being in that situation. So that's how this is coming across. But you are good. It's like you don't have anything to worry about with that. You're going to move forward here with something. You have the justice. Look at that. Whatever is done in the dark comes up to the light, my love. So whatever was going on here, I'm happy that you didn't take part of whatever that may be, but they may come back to you in some way, shape, or form. So just be aware. The Chariot here is you moving forward. Again, you're moving forward, and that you moving forward in a way that has integrity, that is positive, that is in the right way, is going to allow you to open up even more doors here of value. Now, value doesn't always have to be attached to tangible money, but it could be something here that's very important. So the doors are going to open for you. Good karma. Okay. Now, it's funny that I was talking about your brother and sister over there, and the fact that that doesn't feel like it's on the up and up, because you have justice. And justice is here to tell you, your guides want to say, listen, whatever was done in the dark is going to come to light. That's number one. Justice is also talking about karma. Okay. Whatever you feel may have happened here that was a lack of integrity, a lack of transparency, where there was greed, there was, this devil energy in tarot. And the devil energy in tarot is that like shadow self, that greed, the lust, all that, like the seven deadly sins. That's how it's coming across. So that situation, circumstance, or event here, something is spinning in the right direction. Justice is being taken care of. Okay, so the divine justice is whatever was unfair is now coming fair. It's the law of the universe, where the divine justice is being served and you're being spared from this foolery over here. Okay. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. Last but not least, by the way, after Karen, we have Love Bug Blues. So Love Bug Blues, if you are here, come on down. Okay. Love Bug Blues, you are up next. After Love Bug Blues, we have Jack Mack. All right, let's see what's coming through. Last but not least, Karen Robinson. You have Taking Chances, 3-3. Okay, take a moment to observe the people around you. Oh my God, exactly what I was saying before. Look at this. Take a moment of, this is crazy. Look at that. All right. This is saying take a moment to observe the people around you. That's exactly what I was saying here at the top of the reading. Okay. It says around you, your environment, and your health. This is a gentle reminder to stay cautious and alert to prevent any future issues. I'm going to give myself a round of applause because that's exactly what I was saying. Remember here, be careful of the backstabbing. I'm telling you, someone is going to reach out to you, or you're going to find something out. Or somebody may be calling you from jail or something. I'm just saying. I'm throwing it out there. It says this is a gentle reminder to stay cautious, which I talked about, and alert to prevent any future issues, which I talked about. It says prioritize clear communication and maintain healthy boundaries to ensure your well-being. Listen, guys, there are about 80 or 90 cards in here. What are the chances that exactly what I just said at the top of the reading is exactly what's coming through here as your advice? Talk about validation confirmation. Okay, my friends, look at that. Exactly what I've been picking up since the top of the reading. Wow. All right, intuitive friends, there you have it. Karen, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. Don't forget to take a look at the playlist, the monthly readings, and be sure to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. And of course, you will never open the door to contact. Okay, good. And you know what? It's coming through for whatever reason. It's just a reminder here. Okay. It's just a reminder. It's kind of reminding you more than once. It's been like throughout the whole reading. That's what's been coming out for you. So there you go. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, and yes, I do have credentials, take a look down below in the description box. All that is there for you. If you missed this session to have a free reading, well, no worries. The only thing that you need to do is to subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts. So whenever I do go on and do a live, you are alerted and you are notified. And as soon as you get the notification, get on that chat list. Because if it is a free reading, let me tell you, they fill up very quickly, okay? All right, there we go. Up next, we have MH. You're not here, okay? And Love Bug Blues, you are not here. All right, so we're gonna go jump to Jack Mack. Okay, Jack Mack, you are up next. Give me 1 second here. All right. Thank you so much, Karen, for stopping by. So now we have Jack Mac. Jack Mac, finally you got an opportunity to get on the list. Um, So thank you so much. I want to say that you are now following me on Instagram. I think I saw your that you followed me on Instagram. All right, Jack Mac, just give me 1 second and I'll be right back. Yeah, finally. I know. All right, intuitive friends, give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Ace, come. All right. There you go, buddy. All right, buddy. You didn't eat all your food. So I will be taking this and putting it in the refrigerator for you. All right, intuitive friends, I am back. Just needed to make sure that Ace was taken care of. He's been doing really well today. I played with him a lot before getting on the live, so he would allow me the time that I need to connect with all of you. All right, yes, Jack Mac, finally. Okay, finally you get an opportunity. I'm telling you, I tell you guys all the time, intuitive friends, listen, if you're new to the channel, you gotta turn on those notification bells and alerts because if not, you're not gonna know when I need to come when I'm back. All right, so Love Bug Blues, you have a question mark there. I'll call. Listen, for those, I don't think I'm gonna call you guys again later. It all depends how I'm feeling here because it is getting quite late. But all right, let's see. Jack Mac, welcome back. Let's see what your guides have in store for you, what they want you to know. Please remember, Jack Mac, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who are interested in sending a super chat, super sticker, or super thanks, please feel free to do so. There is no obligation, but I will add more time and more messages to your reading if you do so, okay? All right, let's take a look here at what's coming through for you, Jack Mac. All right, and we have here the Mystic Circle. Your abilities will be enhanced. Wow, this is beautiful. And you have here the Serpent. Your abilities will be enhanced. There's something here about you noticing or being aware about the people around you, okay? Especially if someone is not being honest or they're not being straightforward with you about something. There's something here about your intuition letting you know, or you feeling intuitive hunches here. The Mystic Circle is also coming across as like you are divinely protected, not just because of there's this like your sixth senses could be on the up and up. You could be like really, very intuitive, before you know. Okay. So it's that inner knowing that comes in through first. And then there may be some sign symbol synchronicities that come after that show you like, hey, listen, that was the reason why you felt that or thought that, or, whatever that may be. So there may be this spiritual awakening happening or this development that's happening even more rapidly. Now, even if you are a born intuitive, for example, I was born intuitive ever since I was a child, okay? Oh, thank you so much, Karen, for that. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for that, super. However, this may especially if you were born intuitive, Jack Mac, there's this sense like we're always developing. So there may be either more or like an additional sixth sense that is coming online for you, that's, progressing more or developing more. And so that is what's coming through here. Okay, with that mystic circle, there is this energy here also about you picking up. I don't know if you are an empath, but it's coming across as you're able to pick up energetically. Like if you walk into a room, you will feel if something is off. Or if you meet someone or you shake their hand, it's like you'll feel something, and it's something that you may not know how to express, but you feel it. So it's coming across as maybe you could be a clarisentience. So clarisentience is the clear knowing, but through feeling, right? Through the feeling, through the senses. So you sense something. Or here, especially if there's this sense of like when you touch someone's hand and you get messages or you just feel something is not quite right, that's called claritangency, your ability to touch and get messages. You could also be an empath here, meaning you feel other people's energy, or you feel, when you walk into a room, when you walk into an environment, you're able to pick up the intuitive, energetic, force field, let's just say, about an environment. Okay, so I feel, there's a sense of auric. You're feeling more, or you're more accurate in what you are feeling. Okay, so don't be surprised if that is happening more often, or it's happening more clearly. Because sometimes it gets kind of like, oh wow, Sometimes it does feel overwhelming, I remember as a child, as a 4-year-old, it was like super overwhelming for me, and it was only later when I was older that I understood why I was afraid of the dark when I was younger. And it was because I was able to feel, my clairsentience was like super sky high. So it could be a little bit of that energy here. So this is just kind of letting you know. Okay. All right. Let's see what else is coming through for you, my dear. You have here life purpose. All right. Life purpose here. There may be this awakening, or this inner knowing, or this, it's coming across as maybe a passion that you've always had, an idea that you've always had, a feeling that you may have always had. It could be very much connected to the esoteric arts. It could be connected to the new age. It could be connected to sound healing, to tai chi, to yoga, acupuncture, to things that are very much connected, like what people say woo woo energy. It's coming across as that. So there could be something here that you may be thinking about. Maybe you have your own career right now and you're good in where you are. You're happy at what you're doing. You feel like I'm good here. But there could be a life passion that you may have felt for a while, and it could be coming up intuitively. It could be resurfacing, or you may be thinking about it a little bit more. For example, my actual 3D career, I like to call it my 3D career, is completely different than my spiritual career, right? So in my spiritual career, I'm a Reiki practitioner, I'm a medium, I'm a clairvoyant, I'm all of that in my spirituality, right? But I also have my career. Okay, so I am a professor in education. All right, so and I say it, and I smile because like people would never guess. And I'm also a published author, so that's something people would never guess, right? Because I'm doing this on YouTube, right? I'm doing what my life purpose in regards to my soul purposes. And so for you, there may be something like that, something that, again, that's the reason why you have two trees here. There's something here that you may do on the earthly plane, and then there may be something here that you may be wishing, hoping, and desiring to do, but maybe more leaning towards the spirituality, or something of that nature. Okay, so that's what's coming through here for you in life purpose. Okay. What I'm also getting here is there's something here about family. Okay, that you may have a and that is also true on my end as well, where my spirituality is very much connected to, the mediumship, the clairvoyance, the sixth senses, the all of that, has been passed down from generation to generation. Okay, so I skipped my mom, but I got it, and my mom has it, she just didn't develop it as much as she should have. But I'm getting here that there's this sense of lineage here, something here that is very much like passed on from one generation to another generation, where there could be here a family business or a skill that multiple people have had in your family. Okay, so that is coming through for you. So there may be something here very much connected to you being more open to really looking into maybe either starting a second career or being interested something here in the mystical. Okay, in the mystical arena or in the mystical field, maybe like astrology or something like that. Okay, so if that is something that's been kind of floating in your mind, this is giving that validation confirmation for you to, really learn more about where that's coming from, right? Especially if it's intuitive, it says your abilities will be enhanced. So you may be even more curious about maybe getting some tools, some resources, books, shows, watching things that help you develop whatever it is that this may be connected to. You wrote here, I have been seeing 444 a lot. Okay, look at that. So there, you've been getting sign symbol synchronicities there. And by the way, 4 times 3 is equal to 12. 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. So whatever this is you're not alone in it. Okay, it's like the ethereal realm is guiding you along the way, is helping you here along the way. And you have here, wow, this is beautiful. The Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles energy, gorgeous energy to have here, because the aces, number one, are all about the new beginning. Okay, so aces are about the new beginning. Aces are about the alignment of the, of the ethereal, the hands of the creator and of the universe. So there is this sense here, especially with the fact that it is Pentacles energy. There is a lot here coming through in you having a brand new beginning in something. Okay, something that has been, maybe lingering in your mind for quite some time. Okay, there's something here that is very important to you, that is valuable to you, something that you may have been wanting to get into or dabble into but haven't. Maybe you've been a little bit hesitant on it. Maybe you feel like you don't have all the skills needed, or you haven't perfected or mastered something here, which is the reason why the mystic circle is coming through, is saying your abilities will be enhanced, or there's more finessing or more learning or more knowledge or more application that is needed in order for you to finally get compensated, or to finally be in a position where you are really grabbing this lucrative opportunity. So the Ace of Pentacles energy is that very, very gorgeous energy here of a lucrative opportunity that may be coming in your direction. Now, the opportunity can be tangible. The opportunity could be resources. It could be people. It could be connecting to the right information as well. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles says, I'm always rewarded for all that I do. Okay, and there may be a reward that is coming in your direction because you have been very much focused on your life purpose, and you're doing what you need to do in order to enhance your skills. And the skills that I'm talking about here are not in the spiritual realm. This is the second part of the message that's coming through, that this is more about the 3D world. So there may be more skills, more knowledge, more experience, more expertise, more application that you are either embarking on or that you are sponging, into your mind. And And that is going to, again, build as time goes on, which is the reason why you have Pentacles energy. That's a slow moving energy. That as long as you are putting in the work, the dedication, the focus, and the consistency, and whatever this is, whether it is in the spiritual realm or whether this is in the 3D realm, because remember, it says your abilities will be enhanced. This could be any ability. I was talking about the spiritual first because that's the first one that came through. But now with this Ace of Pentacles, the other one that's coming through is the ideas that you can have in the 3D world. So there could be here an opportunity for you to have more ideas to perfect something as time goes on. And that perfecting as time goes on can be a lucrative opportunity for you. Now, is it going to come quickly? I'm going to tell you right now, no, it's not. It's not going to be an overnight success type of thing, but it is a success that through time, through work, through effort, through focus, through perfecting, through fine tuning something here, you're going to achieve eventually reaping the rewards of whatever this may be. Okay. So that's how this is coming across. So whatever it is, whether it's your abilities, whether it's a project, whether it's something that, it could, and again, you have life purpose here in the middle. Look at this. Okay. Right in the middle, we have life purpose. This is something that you have always felt, maybe ever since you were a child. Like maybe you've been super creative. Maybe you're super like, I don't know, like there's this like ideas just come to you and you're like, boom, you can go from one thing to the next. So this is talking about this opportunity that you were born with, this ability, whether it be in your spirituality or your ability to connect more with your innovative ideas or plans or whatever this is about, is going to give you back a lucrative rewards here or a great opportunity, but it will take time. Whatever this is very near and dear to your heart because it's also coming across. And it's funny because I'm seeing a baby. I don't know if this is like something that you connect, like that it's like close to your near and dear to your heart. Like, for example, when I published my first book, I considered my book my baby. So that was something that, it wasn't a baby in real life, but it was my baby because I created it. So there could be something there very much connected to that. Okay. But I do feel that this has a lot to do with your spirituality because that was coming through like super like, and again, it could be both. It could be both. That's the reason why you have two trees. One could be focusing on the spirituality, and the other one could be talking about your 3D. Okay. Also, I'm getting here for you to connect with your breath. All right, because this is coming across as lungs. So there's something about maybe breath work, if that's something that you've been thinking about, something here that may be beneficial for you. Last but not least, you do have here release, and you have 999. By the way, after Jack Mac, we have Bake 215. So Bake 215, if you're here, please be available in a couple of minutes because you're coming up next. Okay, Bake 215. After Bake 215, we have Kaiser. Kaiser, you are after Bake 215. After Kaiser, we have Sky Blessing. Sky Blessings. After Sky Blessings, we have Dan O. After Dan O, we have Tanya Rivas. And after Tanya Rivas, I'm going to go back to those of you who I called earlier and you may have missed your reading. Okay. So, Jack Mack, you have here your current circumstances are ending and opening the door to a better opportunity. If you're facing significant changes, consider viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters. It says, embrace this transition by making room for new experiences and welcoming fresh beginnings into your life. I mean, talk about beautiful here. Wow, you have 9999, okay? Validation, confirmation. It's like you're one pentacle away from something. And it's funny because you have that one pentacle here as your ace of pentacles. So there you go. Jack Mac, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. And please feel free to share my channel link with like-minded souls so they can join the Lexa Tarot community. Don't forget to take a look at the playlist, to take a look at the monthly readings, and to also take a look at the community post. Oh, you're very welcome, Jack Mac. Thank you so much for tuning in. As I get myself ready for the next reading of this evening, I do want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty. Now, the list is closed. However, if you do want to take part in future readings, well, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts so that whenever I come and do a live reading, you are notified. And as quickly as you get that notification, please come quickly and get on that chat list so that if it is a free reading, you do have an opportunity to take part in the free one. And if it is a super live, then you are able to take part in that as well through either a super chat or a super live. Okay. All right, Jack Mac, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. Up next, we have Bake 215, who is here already. Welcome, Bake 215. Thank you so much for tuning in and for stopping by. You're very, very welcome, Jack Mac. I wish you the very best as always. Okay, thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel link, and if you do share my YouTube link on your social media platforms, please feel free to tag me as well so that I can give you a like on that as well. All right, Bake 215, welcome back, my dear. Thank you for stopping by. And we're gonna start with your reading. For those of you who would like to, you don't have to. There is no obligation, but if you would like to do a super thanks, super chat, or super sticker, please feel free to do so. That will add more time to your reading and also more clarity. All right, let's see, Bake 215, what's coming through for you. What do you need to know? What your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time? And you have here the key. Ooh, this is very beautiful. The key is to open doors. You also have here the Harlequin, okay? There may be something here that you don't want to maybe share with other people, something that, you may be keeping to yourself. But the key is about locked doors that are opening up for you. All right, especially if you have been feeling that something is not opening up as you would like, that something is not moving along, that there is this feeling of stagnation or there is a sense of delay here, that may be lifting. That energy may be lifting. Number one, it's coming across as, of course, it has a lot to do with this lunar eclipse that just passed by on September 7th. Okay, September 7th, along with that full moon, there was this sense of there was this energy of closing chapters. Okay, so the closing chapters is closing those doors that no longer serve, or really releasing and detaching from those past things that didn't work out or just didn't pan out the way that you may have wanted to. Now, with this solar eclipse that's coming up on September 21st, is an opportunity for you, Bake 215, to open new doors, okay? To have a new opportunity, to have a new beginning in something. But of course, in order for that new beginning to begin, there is here a requirement for you to face what your true feelings are about something, because like I said, you have the Harlequin here, because there may be here some emotions or some feelings that you are trying to mask. So it's going to put you in a position where you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone. That's number one. Number two, you're going to have to be proactive, because even though you have the key to the door, the only way that you're going to open the door is by putting in the effort of putting the key into the lock and then physically opening it. So there's a sense of putting in proactive intention or proactive action behind something here so that something can open up for you. Okay. whether that is the diligence that is necessary, the determination, the consistency, the awareness here of knowing which door or which opportunity is good for you, which one is, serves the best or that benefits you the best or the most, and which doors you don't want to open. Okay, so there is that bit of the discernment here coming through you, coming through for you here, big 215. Okay, all right, let's see what else is coming through here for you, big 215. What else is coming through for you? What else do your guides want to share with you? What do they want you to know? Hello, random stuff. I'm so sorry. I just looked over there right now. Love Bug Blues, you're going to come all the way at the end, my love, okay? Random stuff, yeah, the list is closed, but no worries. You could come back tomorrow, okay? All right, let's take a look here. Bake 215, what else do your guides want you to know? All right, you have here the thinking man or the thinking person in general. Man has nothing to do with gender. It is about the yang energy, though. And the same thing I just said a little while ago is the same thing I'll say again. Remember that I just said that although you may have the key, just having the key in your pocket is not going to open that door. What's going to open the door is the effort, being proactive and being intentional. And sure enough, that's exactly what man is talking about. It's not talking about gender. Man is considered the masculine, divine, fire, yang energy. Woman, not just about gender, it's about the divine energy, the receptive yin. Okay, so this is giving me validation confirmation on what I was channeling here with the key. You may be thinking about something very clearly, but unless you actually become proactive and actually put intentional focus, action, and physical, whatever it is that you need to do, then it would only just stay as a good idea. Okay, and it'll just stay as another key that you have in your pocket. So this is talking about being intentional. This is talking about listening to your inspiration, listening to your drive, listening to your passion, because like I said, man is about the yang energy, and yang is about fire. It's about passion, it's about movement, it's about being intentional, and it's about being proactive. Okay, so there may be an opportunity that's coming in for you to be aware about, especially here with the solar eclipse that's happening on September 21st. So solar eclipses are all about new beginnings. They're opening new chapters. They're a new clean slate. Okay, so it's that portal where we jump into and start doing and start making and creating. Okay, so there you go. Let's see what else, Bake 215. You could also be getting new ideas as well, unlocking new ideas, unlocking more clarity, unlocking, a different perspective on things also. That being said, let's see what else is coming through for you. You have the Hermit. Look at that. Talk about thinking, and you get a thinking card again. Now, the Hermit card in tarot is ruled by Virgo. Okay, Virgo is an earth sign, but it's an earth sign that is very logical, practical, and analytical. Yes, it's an earth sign, but it's about being meticulous and being, fine tuning things. Okay, so there's an analytical aspect of whatever this is talking about for you in this reading. The Hermit card in tarot is about the soul searching. So it's going to be very important that as you do this thinking and as you do the soul searching, for you to know exactly how you're going to take whatever it is that you're clearly thinking about and whatever it is that you are connecting with inward and move it into motion. Okay, so these two energies are going to be very important. You need to kind of, in a way, discern, like I said before, which door is best for you and which door may not be the best for you. Okay, as the saying goes, not all money is good money, right? Not all opportunities are great opportunities. All right, so again, I'm getting here, having a feeling here of discernment. Okay. Now, the Hermit card here says, I follow my own path. And the reason why the Hermit card is able to follow their own path, is because there's a lot of thinking that has been involved here, a lot of soul searching. But through that soul searching, through that contemplative energy or that introspection, and that solitude, that kind of space that is needed for you to really reflect on what this may be for you, you're also looking at the truth of something. And once you're able to really kind of get to the nitty gritty, to the bottom of whatever this is, it's going to be very apparent to you exactly how you may want to move, how you may want to create that proactive energy, putting that key into the door and opening it up. Okay, so this is coming across in that way. So very, very beautiful energy here for you. Last but not least, here, Bake 215. By the way, Kaiser, if you are here, you are up next. After Kaiser, we have Sky Blessings. After Sky Blessings, we have Dan O. After Dan O, we have Tanya Rivas. All right, let's take a look here what's coming through for you. Last but not least, Bake 215. You have here unique skills. Ta-da! Wasn't I talking about that? You knowing, you deciphering, you figuring out exactly, thinking about something very clearly and then being proactive. Yeah, there's something here about having unique skills and you being able to use those unique skills or unlock the unique skills so that you can apply them in something that you need to be proactive or something that you want to see or pursue here. Okay, now it says this is a time for intense self-development. Listen, I can't make this up. That's exactly what it says there. Validation, confirmation. And that's exactly what I was talking about here with the Hermit card and Tarot. So there you go. It says here, focus on refining your craft. All right. Again, that soul searching, right? That really looking and fine tuning something. Really, also, the Hermit card is also about the lessons learned. So there's certain things here that you have learned along the way, and now you're able to put them into practice or application as well. It says, focusing on refining your craft. You already have everything that you need to succeed, but consistent practice will make you a true master. Okay, what did I say? You can have the key, but unless you put the key in the right door and turn it, you're not going to know what is behind that door. So there you go. It says, use this time to align with your purpose. Here you go. Again, Hermit card, soul purpose, connecting to your soul searching and soul purpose here. Okay. It says, use this time to align with your purpose. Again, thinking about the things clearly before you pursue or put them into action. And it says, and level up in your career or business. It's time to prioritize your growth and your achievement. All right. So there you go. Validation, confirmation. You do have the number 1441. You may be seeing mirror numbers, and you may also be seeing the number 5. 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. So you may be seeing that come through. I also want to tell you that 5s are all about changes. Okay, so there may be some changes that are coming up. And again, it's up to you to know which door to open, which ones to leave closed, and how to use that key effectively so it could unlock the best benefit for you. That being said, Bake 15, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, continue to subscribe to the channel, and thank you so much. Up next, we have Kaiser. Kaiser, you are up next. I'm going to place your name up here, as well as all the other intuitive friends who are next up in the list. I'm not putting the people that I called before because those I'm going to call once I finish the actual list. Okay, so up next we have Kaiser. After Kaiser, we have Sky Blessing, or as I say, Sky Blessings. After Sky Blessings, we have Dan O. And after Dan O, we have Tanya Rivas. Okay, and then I'm going to restart with those who missed. Oh my gosh, this is not those who missed their first call. Okay? All right, there we go. Bake 215 says that was good. It all resonated. Thank you. You are the best. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you so much, Bake 215. Don't forget to continue to be subscribed to the channel, and feel free to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. Okay. Up next, we have Kaiser. Kaiser, if you're not here, I will then jump to Sky Blessings. Sky Blessings, if you are here, please come through. I am ready for your reading. So Jack Mac came through. Big 215 came through. Kaiser, I don't see you here. Up next, we have Sky Blessings. Sky Blessings, if you are here, come on down. It is now your turn. Okay, Sky Blessings, you're up next. Wow, thank you so much, intuitive friends, for your beautiful thumbs up here. I see that I have 18 likes. Thank you so much, intuitive friends. 18 likes. All right, Sky Blessing, I don't think you're here. Up next, we have Dan O. Dan O, if you're here, come on down. If not, we're going to go to the next person on the list. And for those of you who missed today, no worries. I will be back tomorrow, okay? So no worries about that. Dan O, if you're here, come on down. Wow, I have 19 likes. Hello, Lovebug Blues. Lovebug Blues, is it? Yeah, Lovebug Blues. Hello, my dear. Let me call everybody that I have already here, and then I'm gonna call the ones that I called earlier, okay? All right, Dano doesn't seem to be here, so let's go to the next person on the list. Up next, we have Tanya Rivas. Tanya, if you are here, come on down. It is time for your reading. Tanya R, if you're here, come on down. All right. Oh my gosh, every time I look at my paper, I'm like, I should have like something neater than this. I should have like a notebook. All right. All right, Tanya Rivas. I don't think you're here either because I don't see you here. Okay, now we're going to start calling everyone that missed the first time around. Okay, so I'm going to go in the order that you guys had before originally here. And if you're here, just let me know. Okay, so Saran Tawiya. Saran Tawiya, are you here? Saran, if you're here, come on down. For those of you who missed the opportunity to get a free reading, no worries. Listen carefully. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts. The moment that I am on and doing a live reading, you are going to be alerted, okay? And the minute that you're alerted, hurry up and get on the chat list, because as quickly as you get on the chat list, I'll add you to the free list, okay? Now today, I had a lot of time on my hands, so I was able, not only time, but also energy to do a really long reading. I mean, to do a long list. But normally I'll come on and I'm like, the first 4 people are going to get a free reading, or the first 5 people are going to get the free reading, or, you know. So today I had 16 people on the list, right? But that's not always going to be the case. So that's why it's important for you to subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts so that you can hop on the moment that I start the reading. Sky High, if you're here, come on down. Sky High. Okay, no worries for those of you who are not here. I'm just giving you your last call, being fair and square here. After that, okay, so I don't think you're here also. Let's go to MH. MH, if you're here, come on down. And then, of course, Love Blues. If you are here, let me know because now we are ready for. I am ready for your reading. Okay. All right, excellent. All right, now now it's closed. Here, closed session. All right. Thank you so much, Love Blues. All right, Love Blues, let's get to your reading. Just give me 1 second. Just put another, okay, and then Love Blues, all right. So after Love Blues, I am closing. That's it. We're done. Okay. For those of you who missed it, don't worry. You could come back tomorrow because I will be doing live readings tomorrow for quite some time. Okay. So no worries. All right. Love Blues. Let's get to your reading, my dear. Thank you so much for coming back. And as always, listen, for those of you who are here and would like to follow me on my social media platforms, you can find all my social media platforms right underneath my banner. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, you could also, there we go. You should be able to see me a lot better now. I'm mostly on Instagram. Okay, although when I post on Instagram, it automatically posts on Facebook. The only thing is I think that on Facebook I have to approve the friends, and I don't know. There's some people there that I'm like, I don't know. There's so many fake profiles there that I just don't. So if you want to follow me and you have an Instagram account, then follow me on Instagram. And it's very easy. It's at Lexa Tarot. It's my actual name. So you'll be able to find me there. All right. All right, Love Bug Blues. Let's see here what your guides want you to know, my dear. All right. And let's see what's coming through for you. Let's see. All right, Love Bug Blues. You have the Oracle and you also have Black Cat. All right, I was only going to take out one, but I was told to take out two. So let's see. All right, first and foremost here, Love Bug Blues, you have the Oracle. Okay, you also have the Eye of I want to say the Eye of Horus. Yes, this is the Eye of Horus. The other one is the Eye of Ra. But this is the Eye of Horus. And if I were you, I would find out what the Eye of Horus, what is the significance, the spiritual significance to the Eye of Horus. It's sometimes also called the Eye of Thoth. Okay, so the Eye of Thoth. But there's something here that's very much connected to this energy. All right, so I do want to mention that to you. So write it down, find out what you could just get on Google or ChatGPT, whatever, and just ask what is the spiritual significance of the Eye of Horus. Okay, so there may be some information there for you in addition to whatever's coming out for you here in this reading. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, it says seek wisdom and guidance from elders. Okay, so I'm getting two different messages. The first message, I want to talk about more the spirituality of things. And the second message is coming through more as the 3D realm, meaning the day-to-day, like real life. Okay, so let's talk about the spirituality aspect of this that I'm getting. I'm feeling here that there's the sense of you needing to, if you already do this, then that's great. Your ancestors are saying, thank you so much for thinking about me and for connecting with us. But if you haven't been connecting with, I don't know what your culture, your beliefs may be, but there's something here about connecting with your ancestors. Now, this could mean the ancestors that have crossed over, okay? Or this could be something connected about you finding more about your ancestry and connecting more to the ancestry. Now, whether that be like ancient Egypt ancestry, whether it's indigenous ancestry, there's something here about you connecting more with that energy, okay? And maybe even connecting more to a part of your heritage, kind of looking at things a little deeper spiritually here, okay? So that is coming through here for you. Now, that's on the spiritual side. On the 3D realm side of things, okay, on the earthly plane, it's coming across as you seeking wisdom and guidance from people that may have more experience than you, or may know more about us, something in particular, something that you may be interested, something that you may be curious about, maybe something connected to work. Okay, that's one. The other message that I'm getting here with the 3D realm is you could be the person who may be giving. Maybe you are in a part or in a level in your life where you can guide other people. So there's the sense of you being a teacher, a mentor, being the person who gives the apprenticeship or the one that guides or leads others. Okay, so there's this sense here that you may have the wisdom, the knowledge, or the experience in something, and you may be sought out to help others in that specific area. Now, if it's not you being at that leadership level or role, it could be that there's something about you that you have an automatic kind of like a leadership ability in general, like you're a natural born leader, is how this is coming across. Okay. You also have here, this is also coming across as, again, listening to advice, listening to other people who have more experience in something, or have more life experience in something or other. Okay, so just listening. Now, what's interesting is that experience has nothing to do with age. I mean, someone who could be really good at something doesn't have to be older than you. It could be someone who's very much younger than you and just be really, really good and passionate about a specific knowledge base that they have. And this is talking about pushing your ego and pride aside so that you can connect with that person who has that knowledge and you can learn from them. Okay. So again, there is a sense here of your ability to really connect with those who have more experience, or you being the person that connect with you. Now, the black cat says your luck will soon change. If something here has been feeling a little bit humdrum, or it's been feeling a little bit lackluster or stagnant or not moving, this is saying, listen, no worries. Things may be moving in a direction where it could start benefiting you. There could be like good opportunities, good luck, a stroke of luck, something like that. I'm also getting here, especially with black cat and the fact that there is a black moon right behind it. We just passed a black moon, which, by the way, happen very rarely. Okay, they don't happen very often. The last one, I want to say, the last one before the one that happened, which was August 22nd or 23rd, happened on May 2023. So look how that was like 2 years ago, right? So the one that just happened here on August 22nd or 23rd, and the black moon is about purging, is about finally letting things go that maybe were still kind of looming for the past 2 years. And so there may be this energetic release that has happened ever since that black moon on August 22nd and 23rd. And you may be entering a new shift here energetically for yourself. Okay. So there may be here the sense of like finally doors opening for you, opportunities coming in for you, feeling more of on an even keel. The solar eclipse is coming up on September 21st. The lunar eclipse just finished up on September 7th. So there's a lot of planetary fluctuations. If you haven't watched your monthly readings, you should. There's a lot of more information there. And the more you know about your placements on your astrological natal chart, the more information you can get through with those monthly readings. So you could take a look at the playlist. All right. But there's a sense here that something is opening up, it's moving, something, or an area of your life that, maybe other areas have been moving except that one specific one. So again, that could be also talking about that here also. Let's see here what's coming through for you. You're Virgo rising. All right, so we're in Virgo season, so you may start seeing here things moving for you during the season. Okay, because even though Virgo is your rising, that is also a very important placement. Okay, so your sun, your moon, and your rising, very, very, important areas here, important points on your astrological natal chart. So we are in Virgo season right now. Okay, now Venus is in Leo, but the sun is in Virgo. So there you go. Again, there may be here some self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. There may be something here that you are very much attached to. And what I mean attached to is maybe something here you've been kind of listening to, your self-sabotaging thoughts, your limited belief. You may have at times a little bit of a lack mindset. And again, it could be a lot having to do with these planetary shifts and changes. But this is talking about is very important for you to let that go. Even if you've been feeling like, wow, it just, I can't. Oh, you're a Gemini moon. Okay, cool. I'm a Gemini Venus. So there you go. Okay, Virgo rising, Gemini moon, sun in Sag, and Venus in Scorpio. Okay, very interesting. Okay, so very good. You know your placements. So that's going to be helpful for you. Okay, so right now we're in Virgo season. So there are things that are moving. I mean, listen, Sag is coming up, Scorpio is coming up. So again, pay attention to those seasons that are coming up as well. So Virgo, and of course Gemini is next year, but Sun and Venus is definitely here for you. Sag and Scorpio here are coming up. So pay attention to those energies, Tara. I mean, that could be the reason why you're getting here, that your luck will soon change because your placements are in those areas, So something that hasn't been feeling quite, on the, momentum type of energy. This is saying, hey, listen, no worries about it. You got to let that go. You also need to kind of look at things from a mindset of seeing the glass half full rather than half empty, even if it is empty. Right? Even if the cup is empty, we're gonna look at it like it has water, okay? Because the power of the mind is very important here, okay? There may be something here about your intuition as well, okay? Maybe you've been feeling like, I haven't gotten any intuitive hits lately, right? For example, and this is just an example. I'm not saying that this is exactly what it is, but there may be something like you've been feeling like maybe haven't even been feeling intuitive hits lately. Don't worry, that's going to change too, I feel here, especially with those placements that you have with the Sag and the Scorpio and the Venus that we're not, I'm sorry, in the Virgo that we're in right now. So again, that could be talking about those planetary shifts. All right, so let's see what else is coming through for you. Hopefully these messages are resonating for you. If they don't resonate for you now, they may resonate for you later here. I want to say that you have two cards here that are very much connected to ancient Egypt. All right, so I don't know if you have an affinity to ancient Egypt here, or I want to say there's a goddess that is a cat, or a god that's a cat in ancient Egypt. Oh my gosh, I should know this because I went. Okay, so you're like, I'm Italian. Okay, cool, that's fine. But listen carefully. There's something, there's still a message here about the Horus, the Eye of Horus. And if you're Italian, I want to say I don't know if maybe your family, they believe in like the evil eye or something like that. There's something here about an eye, my dear. So it's either the eye of Horus is here, but I'm saying it could also be like the evil eye, like, that kind of, philosophy and, heritage or something like that. But something is changing for you. There's a god or a goddess here that's very much connected to the cat. I forgot the name of it. I should know this because I went to the actual ancient Egypt 3D experience they had here. This VR experience was amazing. And I forgot the name of the god or the goddess, but it's coming up. Something is shifting here for you, okay? Something is changing. You may have felt like something is kind of low or not moving. Something is about to shift here for you. Look, you have the Seven of Swords. You may have had a situation, circumstance, or event here that maybe in the past or recent past, maybe a breakup, separation, or divorce. Seven of Swords is the lack of clarity of something, maybe deception, maybe something that's happening behind the scenes that you're not aware about. Maybe that's the reason why Black Cat is here. There's a sense here that there could be something coming up that you just need to be aware. Pay attention to your intuition. Okay. Something here that may have, if you were it's interesting. Seven of Swords is about deception. Seven of Swords is about backstabbing. Seven of Swords is about someone doing you dirty. Okay, that's just basically what the Seven of Swords is about. Okay, someone, manipulating, backstabbing, cheating, lying, concealing. All right. So that's what the Seven of Swords is about. And the sense of having to reevaluate this person's motive, or, you got to look at the person and anything they say or do, you got to like look at it from many different angles, because there's something here that's not on the up and up. Okay, with the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords says, I take great care of what I value. Okay. So, if you value your peace of mind and you are dealing with or have dealt with this type of energy, for example, if there's someone in your family or in your past or recent past that you don't have a choice, you have to deal with them. This is saying to you, just be very careful. Value your peace of mind. Okay? Don't allow this person to get you out of your element, because this person's lack of clarity, lack of transparency, backstabbing ways, or whatever this may be about in regards to this person, could try to get you out of your element. Okay. So you have the opportunity and the advantage of moving past this either breakup, separation, or divorce, or challenge, situation, circumstance, or event. Okay. Whatever it was, someone backstabbed, or there was something more behind something that you found out about. Okay, because the Seven of Swords is that dubious energy. Okay, Seven of Swords is about the deception. It's about the secret. It's about manipulation. So if there is someone in your auric circle or someone that you know that is connected to this, maybe even someone who made you feel less than here. Okay, just be aware. Maybe that's why I was getting like that evil eye situation over there. But you do have here the Eight of Wands. Okay, it says, I manifest multiple opportunities. So even if there is that energy around you or that person, you could very easily bypass that person by, again, just, not interacting with them, or trying to keep your distance, or just be aware that this person has a tendency to backstab or have manipulative tactics here. Okay, so if someone backstabbed you once, if someone, broke your circle of trust once, they can do it again. Okay, so that is what that's talking about. Eight of Wands, again, I manifest multiple opportunities. Like I said, there's something here that's shifting and changing, and whatever it is coming Okay, and it's coming quickly. Why am I saying that it's coming quickly? Because Wands energy is fire. So it could be coming up between now and the end of this year. There could be some shift here or something spinning in your direction. Like the luck is spinning in your direction. It's going to work out for you, that type of energy. Now, the Eight of Wands energy, as you see here, Eight of Wands, Eight of Wands is very much connected to also communication. So there may be here communication, okay? Be careful with the communication with this person here that I'm picking up with the Seven of Swords. But there could be some communication coming from afar. There could be some information, some news, information, documents, letters, court papers. I don't know. There's something here with communication, okay? So you may be getting that type of communication or documents. Oh, thank you so much, Love Bug Blues, for that super. Greatly appreciate it. Okay? Now, listen carefully, because if this is talking, I just read, you said divorced. Okay. If you're getting messages, court papers, documents, double check it, not just once. Check it once, check it twice, check it 3 times, because there may be something here that needs to be reevaluated. And again, swords is not just about the clarity of the mind, but it's also about the clarity of communication. Remember, communication could be news, documents, emails, texts, contracts, leases. So if you are in the midst of signing a contract, signing a lease, signing divorce papers, signing anything, or reviewing, make sure that you read it more than once, because there could be here this energy of someone trying to conceal something. You know how it says here? Yeah, that's fine. If you're already divorced, that's fine. But this could be coming up for you. Okay. This could be coming up, the Eight of Wands energy. Okay. Could be in the near future, something that's coming up. So if anything between now and December that may come up that it is connected to signing papers, signing leases, contracts, oral agreements or anything like that, just double check it, okay? Because that's coming up here. Seven of Swords with the Eight of Wands, okay? There's a deceptive type of energy here that could be coming up in the near future. And, you want to be ahead of the game, okay? So that is coming up for you. Now, the Eight of Wands, like I said, there's a beautiful opportunity, or maybe multiple opportunities that are coming. Not every single opportunity may be the best opportunity for you, which is the reason why you also have here the Seven of Swords. So you get, and it's so funny because it's been coming up all day, not all day, but like through this reading. Not all money is good money. Okay, not every great offer is really a great offer. It could seem like a great offer on the surface, but as you dive a little deeper, there may be some things here that maybe it's not all that fantastic like you thought, but maybe another opportunity could be really lucrative and you just didn't see it that way because you didn't look behind you didn't dive a little deeper. Remember, the Seven of Swords is also about reevaluation. So reevaluate any communication, papers, or documents that you may be getting in the near future. I also want to mention here, Wands energy is about fire, okay? And guess what? Fire sign that's coming up is Sag. Okay, so Sagittarius season is coming up. This could be happening during Sagittarius season. I don't say that it has to be, but I'm saying it could. Okay, so between now and December, there could be something coming up here related to this energy. Again, whatever doesn't resonate now may resonate in the near future, because remember, you have here the Oracle. And the oracle is about messages that are coming up. It's not about what's so much happening right now. So this could be a forewarning here ahead of whatever this may be. Okay. All right. Last but not least, let's take a look here at what else you have here coming through for you. Okay, Ladybug Blues. Let's see. Last but not least, look at that. Lucky shirt. Luck is on your side. And I'm not surprised because we did talk about that at the top of your reading. Listen, this could be in any area. Okay, this could be in any area. All right. It's a general reading of like what your guides want you to know. Now, you did give a super. I want to add another layer to this, but just give me a moment. You do have here, pursue your goals and achieve what you desire. It says your efforts will bring you wonderful benefits to you and to your loved ones. Your communication skills are improving, making it easier to connect with a diverse range of individuals. It says, embrace this time of growth and watch your relationships and projects flourish. Okay. Now, something is flourishing, as I said, with this, with this Eight of Wands. Okay. So let's see what is flourishing. What are the multiple opportunities here? Give me more. Ooh, shark. It says take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Okay, so pay close attention to the things that you value. Okay, pay close attention to the things that you value. All right, I feel that has a lot to do with that Seven of Swords. This may be a shark, maybe someone from the past or recent past. Just be aware. Okay, let's see. Give me more. What is this opportunity that may be coming in? Multiple opportunity. You have box. Ooh, box flipped over for you. You have you will receive a gift. Now, this gift could be tangible or this gift could be an opportunity. Again, it's coming across. It's saying the same thing about the Eight of Wands. What that opportunity is, I don't know. It might be in love. It might be in career. It might be in finances. But you do have here box. So it's like it could be like it's being kept a secret on purpose. There could be here a reason why we don't know what this may be about right now. It could be a beautiful surprise. Give me more about the Eight of Wands energy. Give me more clarity here. So something, luck is going to be more on your side now between September to December of this year. So something is shifting for you. Something is moving. You have that multiple times here. Three of Swords. Okay, you're letting go of things that no longer serve you, especially having to do with grief, sorrow, or a situation, circumstance, or an event in the past or recent past that has created a sense of grief. Okay, so I feel here that whatever this, it could be the gift of healing also. Okay, it could be the gift of, letting go of a breakup, separation, or divorce and allowing yourself to open up to someone. Now, if this is in love, I do want to mention this, okay, because this is coming through. So I want to mention this before I close the reading. If this is an area of love, the Eight of Wands, there's a lot of communication here between you. And if you are, looking for that opportunity in love, okay? And it's coming also across that this could be a person who may be visiting your town, city, state, and country, or someone that you may connect with when you are either on a trip or, further away from your home, okay? Because Eight of Wands is long distance. So there could be something here about long distance, okay? It doesn't have to be like another country or something like that, but it could be someone like further away, like distance wise. Okay. The Three of Swords says here, great sadness that will heal with time. It says, let go of the past, personal growth that comes from challenges, healing misunderstandings, and being there for those that need you. Okay. And that being also yourself. So there you go. All right, Love Bug Blues. I hope these messages have been insightful. I want to thank you yet again for your super. So greatly, greatly appreciate it. For those of you who missed the opportunity here, oh man, this mic was all the way down there. Hopefully it was like you guys were able to hear me. For those of you who missed the opportunity to take part in these readings, no worries. I will be back tomorrow. Just make sure that you remain subscribed to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts. And I want to thank each and every one of you, Love Bug Blues, and all of you who participated in this reading. And for those of you who also gave either a super chat, super thanks, or a super sticker. That being said, I look forward to seeing those of you who weren't able to make it on today's list tomorrow. And thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls, and feel free to connect with me through my Instagram account at Lexa Tarot. So it's the same handle here as YouTube. Okay. That being said, I look forward to seeing you guys. And it's me again says, thank you again, Lexa. You're very, very welcome. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care and have a good one.